Did you know that over half the world's population eats rice? There's so many ways to eat and cook rice. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make some Latin American style white rice on the stovetop and in an Instant Pot for when you're short on time. Hello, beautiful people. My name is Soli. Welcome to Meatless Bites, where I show you how to cook basic foods and make delicious plant-based dishes. My favorite thing to do is to make plant-based versions of traditional Latin American meals. If that sounds appetizing to you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a single bite. There are so many ways to cook rice for different dishes, and the key to making this basic Latin American style white rice is the ratio of all the ingredients. You want to make sure that you have the perfect amount of rice, water, oil, and salt for this recipe. Each cup of uncooked rice makes about 3 cups of cooked rice, so this recipe yields about 6 cups of cooked white rice.
For this recipe, you're going to need 2 cups of white rice, 2 tablespoons of high heat cooking oil like avocado oil, 3 cups of water, and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. The cooking tools you will need are measuring spoons, a liquid measuring cup, a dry measuring cup, 1 medium-sized pot with a tight-fitting lid, 1 mixing bowl to rinse and drain the rice, and 1 large cooking spoon. One of my favorite tricks that my mom taught me to speed up the process of cooking the rice is to start boiling the water separately in a pot or a kettle like I'm doing here. You can do this whether you're making the rice on the stovetop or in an Instant Pot. The very first thing you want to do is rinse or wash your rice. It is really important to rinse your rice before cooking in order to reduce the level of arsenic and also remove possible dirt, debris, dust, chemicals, and bugs. Wash your rice using just water and no soap. Swish the rice around in the water, and after draining the water, repeat the process several times until the water runs clear. I usually rinse and repeat about 5 to 10 times. After washing the rice, heat a pot on medium-high heat and add the oil. Once the oil is heated, add the rice and salt and saute for a few minutes, ensuring that at this point the rice does not stick to the bottom of the pot. Next, add the water to the pot and mix well. Try to mix the rice to prevent it from sticking to the bottom of the pot while the water comes to a boil. Keep the pot uncovered after the water comes to a boil. When the water is starting to dry out, mix the rice one final time. Set the heat to low and cover the pot with a tight-fitting lid. In addition to the lid, use a paper towel or clean dishcloth to maintain all the steam inside the pot. After sealing the pot, cook on that low heat setting for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, turn off the heat and your rice is ready to enjoy. If you're making the rice ahead of time, you can store it in the refrigerator for about 2 to 3 days. Honestly, I've had rice stay good in the fridge for up to a week if it's stored in a glass container, but don't quote me. When you reach the bottom of the pot, you will have this hard, crispy rice that we call ConCon in the Dominican Republic. Other countries call it things like pegao or raspao, but it's the same thing. As you can see here, there usually isn't much left after making a batch of rice, so please don't pour hot water over this and discard it. It's a crime in my country. In all seriousness, just grab a spoon and scrape it off. then eat it by itself, or pour hot Dominican beans over it and eat it with maduros, and your life will never be the same again. Now, what if you want delicious rice but you don't have time to toil over a hot stove? Life gets busy. I got you. To make the rice in an Instant Pot, follow the steps to wash the rice. After washing the rice, set the Instant Pot on the sauté setting and add the oil to start heating. The oil should be heated after about 5 minutes. Add the rinsed and drained rice to the Instant Pot and sauté for a few minutes. After about 3 minutes, add the salt and only 2 cups of water. When you make white rice in an Instant Pot, you should only add equal amounts of water and rice. Mix all the ingredients well, ensuring all grains of rice are in the water. Close the Instant Pot lid and set to cook on high pressure for 4 minutes. After the Instant Pot beeps, allow the pressure to release naturally for 10 minutes, and then release any remaining pressure. Fluff the rice a little with a fork, and your Instant Pot is ready to enjoy. In the Dominican Republic and many other Latin American countries, we enjoy rice with beans or a protein side dish or both. This white rice recipe pairs perfectly with my habichuelas guisadas or Dominican stewed beans recipe. I will be putting a link in the description as soon as that video is available.
Thank you so much for watching. If this video was helpful for you, go ahead and hit that like button. Do people eat rice where you're from, or are you just crazy about rice? Let me know in the comments. How do people eat rice where you're from? Or how do you love to eat rice? I would love to know. Remember, for more helpful videos like this one on how to make basic foods, or if you just want to enjoy some plant-based recipes that are super delicious, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'll be happy to see you here again. Ciao!